couple of weeks ago, we conducted a shoot with the wrestler Mariah May here in our studio to produce a number of images for her book, The Glamour. This is a series of images that represent films and popular culture that have been produced to promote her brand. And I just wanted to talk to you today about the cover image and how we came about constructing it. It's quite clear that the cover image is an homage to the 90s film American Beauty. And we can see the poster image here that we've tried to portray of Mina Savari. And again, just looking at the image, I tried to work out how images were shot and how images were lit. It's quite difficult in this one because I think this is possibly a still capture from a video file, because this is a famous scene from the movie that was shot and lit with video lighting. The first thing I noticed is that it's actually sort of uplit, really. The brightest parts of the image are here on the lower part of the legs, and there's uplighting underneath the arm here and underneath the face. We were lucky that we had a props company nearby that allowed us to give us these wall displays that they put up for events, and they actually had a red flower display that we could use, which covered the whole floor area, which was fortunate and very, very useful. And we also purchased some red flower petals for an additional prop to give us additional textures within the shot. What was noticeable about the lighting was how uplit it was, how the legs, as you see here, are the brightest part of the image, are the lower part of the legs. So the main source of light is probably coming from up and underneath, and that's certainly where the most powerful light source is coming in this image. I wanted to create as much of a fashion feel to the shot as possible and try and get as big a spread of light without too many shadows there as possible around the whole image. So the way that we constructed it was by using 4 lights. We had 2 panoramic softboxes either side, bringing lights in from left and right. We had a much more directional octabox over the top, over the head, which gave us good light across the face. I wanted a good directional light source across the face. And then we used our massive 120 octabox, the biggest octabox that we have, for the lower part of the image. We only wanted to uplight evenly. We didn't want to overpower the uplight as seen in this image. I wanted a very, very even spread of light. Once all those lighting ratios were worked out, we were able to go over and above Mariah on our balcony here in the studio, and I was able to take a number of shots, a couple that really sort of replicated the pose in the image, and then a few different ones that did different things and did different poses to give us different ideas and feels and almost mimic the scene in the movie and not just the poster art. This lighting setup was really, really useful because it was quite controlled but also quite well spread out, so we could move within the set and it wasn't really affecting the lighting that much. We didn't have to move the lights around with it. Overall, really, really pleased with this cover image. I think it's a real statement. It's a really, really strong image, and it's a perfect image to put on the cover for this book for Mariah. Mariah debuted at All Elite Wrestling at the beginning of November, and we look forward to seeing what she's going to be doing next there. In the meantime, you can pre-order the whole booklet. It's going to be over 52 pages, 52 images from that shoot, from different sets that we built and different scenes that we created. And each pre-order that we get before Sunday the 19th will receive one of these signed 10x8 signed by Mariah herself, plus the opportunity to win one of 4 Ace playing cards that were signed by Mariah herself and were actually used in the shoot. So lots of opportunities and lots of cool things to get your hands on there. Pre-order through our website, portraitofawrestler.com/store before the 19th of November to get your hands on one of the books and one of the signed 10x8s.